Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Melody. So welcome to the last video of the year 2021. Yay! Guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be my last video for the year 2021. I'm excited. See, I'm all dressed for a wedding, but I've been pushing and pushing doing this video. So today is the day. I mean, let's kill two birds with one stone. I already have makeup on, so I might as well just shoot the video today. All right, let's do this, guys. So this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 things I learned in 2021, or whether I wanted to learn or I did not like to learn. 2021 taught me by force. So more likely, 5 things 2021 forced me to learn. That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video, because I don't know if I wanted to learn it, but I mean, it happened. So 2021 forced me to learn these 5 things I'm going to be talking about in this video, and I'll just go straight into number 1. So the first thing that 2021 taught me, which is something that's going to be present continuous, not like a 2021 thing, it's going to happen every year, is that life doesn't get easy or easier. Life doesn't get easier. Like, I mean, you know how you'd be so optimistic at the beginning of the year, you're like, oh, this year is gonna be all of this and all of that, and I'm not saying that's terrible, but I'm just trying to tell you that people are just so excited when a year ends, and they're just so thankful and grateful for all the things that they went through, and they're optimistic and hopeful that in the coming year it's going to be better, and maybe they wouldn't have to go through all of the things that they went through. I mean, that's perfect, and yeah, I'm rooting for you. But the truth is that life doesn't get easier. So that you went through a lot of challenges in the year 2021 does not mean that challenges will disappear in 2022. Guys, I mean, you need to help me here. If you think that, because you went through a lot in 2021, 2022, you will not go through a lot, it's a lie. Hey, start managing your expectations early. I'm not saying that 2022 is going to be terrible. No, God forbid. We're optimistic. 2022 is going to be an amazing year. But what I'm trying to say is that life doesn't get easier. Challenges do not disappear with the end of a year. Yes, some challenges will disappear as the year closes, but 2022 or the coming year comes with its own challenges. I mean, it's part of life. You can't wish it away. You can't hope that it ended with a year that has gone. That's the way it is. I mean, life is packed full with challenges, seasons and times, basically. So what I learned, and it's a good lesson, is that life is not going to get easier. It didn't get easy in 2021 because I said it in 2020, and definitely it's not going to get easier in 2022. So I feel like it's a knowledge you need to arm your mind and your brain and your heart with, so that when you enter the year, then things start to happen or challenges start to happen, you just know that, okay, this is part of life. This is part of the year. So it's not something that, oh, I thought it went in 2021, oh, I thought it ended with 2020, and then I'm seeing it in 2022. Something is definitely wrong. No, life doesn't get easier. Life doesn't get it's not void of challenges. Challenges are not peculiar with a particular year. Challenges abound, right? So I feel like we all need to arm ourselves with this mindset that it's not going to get easier in 2022 because it was hard in 2021. Note to self. Yeah, it's not going to get easier. So you have to know that you have to brace up and be strong. What you get? Yes, so another thing that 2021 taught me is that mental health is a thing. I know there's been mental health awareness all over, but until you experience a threat to your mental health, you will not understand all the reasons why there's so much awareness about mental health. It's an actual thing. Like the same way you need to cater to your body, the same way you need to eat healthy, the same way you need to, watch out for your diet, your heart, your lungs, basically your body. You need to take care of your health mentally. And the funny thing there is that it cannot be overemphasized. I mean, the awareness is not even as much as it should be, because I think people are not paying enough attention to mental health. Trust me, there's so many jokes about it, but People are not paying enough attention to mental health. It's a thing. You have to take care of your mental health. That's to say, the same way you avoid certain foods prescribed by the doctors that you should avoid, there are certain things you need to avoid, certain places you need to avoid, certain things you need to stop seeing, certain things, people maybe you need to avoid if they are a threat to your mental health. The same way you take care of anything. I mean, the same way you would avoid mosquitoes so that you don't get malaria, so that you don't fall ill. It's the same way you need to avoid certain things that can trigger your mental health or that can be a threat to your mental health, so that your mental health does not suffer and your body does not ultimately suffer. And that can mean anything. That can mean avoiding certain places. That can mean avoiding certain people. That can mean avoiding watching certain things, following certain people on Instagrams, just basically anything that threatens your mental health is not worth it. What did I say? For emphasis, I will repeat myself. Anything that is a threat to your mental health is not worth it. So it's a celebrity on Instagram, unfollow them. It's a friend on Facebook, block them. Whatever is going to trigger, or whatever you have noticed triggers your mental health, by all means discard it. See how I'm doing my hand? Discard it. So prioritize it. Look, I mean, it's something that you need to even take into the new year. Prioritize your mental health. Prioritize, what did I say? Prioritize your mental health, and ensure that whatever is going to threaten it or trigger you mentally, or trigger your mental health to suffer, stay away from it. That's certainly something I learned in 2021. Yes. By the way, guys, you might have noticed the lighting. They took light, so and the show must go on. This video must happen today, so I had to continue the video regardless of the fact that there's no power supply. So you might notice the changes in the lighting rather. That's why, just in case you were wondering why. All right, so quickly again, I would move to number 3 thing that 2021 forced me to learn. Okay, so this one is a hard nut, right? And it might conflict a little with what you've always known or what you've heard, and it might conflict a little with what you believe. But here we go. So, you know how people say a lot of things at the beginning of the year. You write down your goals, you write down your dreams, you write down your ideas. I mean, I did a video last year, or not last year, earlier this year, January, about writing goals and setting stuff that you need to do at the beginning of the year. So I did that. So I'm not against that. So, but basically, people write, stuff, expectations. People have expectations for the coming year. So here's the shocker, and why I said it will conflict with what you've heard, and how conflicting it will be with your belief is that it is possible, right? Calm down. No. It is possible to write stuff down that you expect to see in the coming year and things that you probably expect to achieve, and not a single one of them will come through. Shocking, right? Hard to believe, yeah? It conflicts with your belief system. You're even saying, God forbid, right now in your mind. But calm down. It's possible. It's very possible that you can expect certain things for the coming year and not get to see anyone. And yes, it is sad. Yes, it is disappointing. Trust me, been there, know it. But it's very possible for you to expect stuff and not see them. But I'm not saying that nothing good will happen at all. It's possible that maybe the things that you outlined to see, or the things that you were expecting, are not the things that happened. That does not mean that things did not happen in your life. I'm pretty sure that there were other amazing things that happened in your life, but maybe just because they were not the things that you were expecting or the things that you wrote down, you didn't acknowledge them. But trust me, there were certainly amazing things that happened that you didn't write down. It's just that I'm just referring to the ones that you wrote down that didn't come to be, which is possible. It's possible, oh. But the thing is, I know it's sad. I mean, it feels like, why would you even say that? But it's true. It's true. So what will happen? What will happen if the things that you expected, the things that you wrote down didn't happen? You die. You will not die. You'll be grateful nonetheless, because regardless, you are still here. And you have to be okay irrespective of the fact that, you didn't see what you were expecting. Life goes on. You have to be fine regardless. So that's one of the hard things that 2021 actually taught me, that it's possible to expect things and not see them. It's possible to, hope for certain things and not have them come to be. So what will happen? Will you pause the year till those things happen? I mean, time does not wait for anybody. Months do not, we keep seeing one day after the next, and then before you know, we're in December and the year is about to end. So regardless of what happened or what didn't happen, the year is still going to end. But we have to be grateful for life. We're here, healed, and hearty, right? But it was a tough note, but I mean, this can help you. This can help you. And as I speak, it's helping me. It's helping my mind, right? Because I mean, it's possible to expect certain things in a year and then they don't come through. I mean, it happens. So yeah, quickly, I'm not really going to stay in any of that. Let's move quickly to the fourth thing that 2021 taught. So the fourth thing that 2021 taught me is that people are not you. You are not people. That the way you think is not the way other people think. The way you see things, the way your views, your perspectives, the way your heart works is not the way other people's hearts work. Right? I said that to say that it is so possible for people to cry and not be sincere. Not always, crying is not always a sign of sincerity. I mean, I used to think, oh, if somebody's crying, oh my God, they're really hurt, something is really terrible happening to them, and then, you know, they're just helpless and hopeless and all of them. It will shock you. So I really learned that, you know, crying does not amount to sincerity, and that people can cry and lie. People can cry and cheat. People can cry and manipulate you. So crying doesn't mean jack. What's most important is not the tears per se, it's the intent and the motive behind the tears. Why is that person crying? What's that person really trying to prove by crying? Are they crying because they are sincerely hurt or sincerely in pain or sincerely trying to show that they're apologetic about what is happening, what they've done or what they are doing, what they found themselves in? If it's not any of that, please, when people are crying, just be, you know, just shine your, I'm not saying don't be sympathetic or don't be, you know, don't have empathy or anything like that, but I'm just trying to tell you now that in case you did not know, it is possible for people to cry and not mean it. It's possible for people to cry and manipulate the heck out of you. So stay woke, people, shine your eyes. Now finally, the fifth thing that 2021 taught me is that it's okay to breathe. I mean, I think I've talked about breathing a lot this year. That's to just give you an insight into certain stuff that probably happened all, you know, along the line in the year. But 2021 taught me that it's okay to breathe. It's okay to really just breathe, right? Even if breathing means, you know, breathing away from people, breathe. Even if breathing means breathing away from communities that you have gotten acquainted with, breathe. Even if breathing means, whatever breathing means to you, right? That's what I mean. So if breathing means a complete overhaul of your life and everything you're used to, places you're used to, people you're used to, things that you're used to, if whatever breathing really means to you is what I mean, and it's okay to breathe. I had to have a lot of time to breathe this year, and I cannot even lie, it was so exhilarating. I needed it, and life will not stop because you have to breathe, right? You know, there's always that fear of judgment, and there's always that fear of missing out. But like I said, breathing is important. If you need to breathe, by all means take out some time and breathe. Okay, so that's the last thing that 2021 taught me. Let's see if we can make it for this wedding. Okay, so guys, I really want to appreciate you. Thank you so much. All through the year you have watched my videos, you have subscribed, you have shared, you have liked. I'm super grateful. So this is me saying, and I hope that you receive all the love that you deserve. And this is me saying Happy New Year in advance. So I'll see you in 2022. Thank you always and always for watching.